Here's Aaron Olson for the Colonels. Gives it off to Dirks. Dirks being harassed out there by Fultz. Top of the key to music. Huron will play man-man defense. In the lane, there's Knight. Gives it up to Dirks. Baseline. Rolling. Yes, it'll stay. Found it off a couple of angles of the rim before falling through, and it's 2-2. There's a long court pass tipped right into the hands of Zillman, and she's got it easy. Two Colonels and one of the Tigers were there to get a hand on that ball, and it was tipped right to Zillman. It was all alone. 4-2 Huron. We have played a minute off to a pretty quick start here. Each team has scored on their possessions. Here's Aaron driving, shooting. It's going to roll off, no good. And a strong board by Tricia Bain. Huron 10 wins, 9 losses on the year. Been right about that 500 mark throughout the course of this season. Here's Fultz to make that Wendell gas on the dribble, and there's going to be a reach-in foul call. Jody Dirks will be whistled for the first foul of the ball game. Foul number 1, Tigers will inbound from underneath their own basket. Getting set to trigger the inbounds pass will be Marcuson. Underneath, they get it to Wendell. Guys, shot blocked beautifully by Dirks. Picked out of there by Olson. Colonel's got a 2-on-2. Driving Aaron right to the hole. Missed the layup, though. And Zillman with the rebound. Zillman at 6'1". Rather formidable size inside. Pass inside, driving, scooping. Another block. Knight blocks it this time. On the try by Bain. And the Colonels come out of there with it. 2 good defensive plays the last two trips. Colonels looking to tie the game. Here is Dirks. Free throw line to Knight. Looking inside. Nancy's there. Put it up off balance. It'll go in good. Nancy Ullman kind of falling away from the basket on the baseline. Puts the soft touch on it, and it will fall in. Colonels will press, but Huron will beat it with a pass ahead to Fultz. Now on the dribble on the right wing with Busick on her. Bounce pass, free throw line. Olson tried to kick at it, couldn't get it. Here's Bain. Back to Marcuson. Now on the right wing, Fultz. Free throw line, Zillman. Turnaround shot, rolling. Good. Zillman with a couple of baskets. And Huron shooting the ball very well to start the game. Leads it 6-4. We've played 2.5 minutes. Here's Olson with the dribble. Fultz is on her. Looking for the pass. Now goes top of the key to Music. Music looking for the lob into Nancy. Can't control it. Ball loose. Picked out by Marcuson. Now she'll pass it. Nearly bounced off the foot of Fultz and out of bounds, but it took a soft bounce. Fultz was able to pick it up now into the forecourt. On the dribble at the point. Bounce pass to Bain. Free throw line inside. Zillman scoops it up. That's going to be a foul on Nancy Ullman. Got her on the arm. They list Zillman at 6'1", but she looks taller than that to me. First foul on Nancy Ullman. Second team foul on the Colonels. And Mandy Zillman will go to the line. We mentioned that Zillman led Huron in scoring last night. She had 12, and Casey Fultz, the guard number 21, had 10 points. Going to shoot a pair of free throws here. First one is up and good. Zillman is off to a very good start with 5 points. 5 of the 7 that Huron has scored. Next one on the way. That's going to bounce off, no good. It heads towards the corner, and Aaron Olson will track it down. Now she'll head back the other way. Colonels trail at 7-4. Olson on the dribble, takes it right to him, up, and the shot roll off, no good. Rebound here, and they get a 2-on-1 break. Fultz is going to try to shoot it up, no good. They're going to call a blocking foul on Dirks. And that makes Tim Buddenhagen very happy. He is up and cheering on the troops from over along the side. Nancy Ullman out momentarily. Will check back in very quickly as Knight comes out. Raven Morgan is also in the game for the Colonels. And at free throw line to shoot a pair is Casey Fultz. Huron turns the break into a couple of free throws, and the first one is good. Tigers quick out of the blocks, lead at 8-4. Second one on the way. That's going to be good as well. And Huron now leads at 9-4. That will bring Erica Quam in the game, a 5'11 senior, replacing Tricia Bain. Huron with 2 seniors, a junior, and 2 sophomores starting. Inbounds pass to Olson, right back to Dirks. She'll turn up the juice up the right side. Stop on the right wing. Back out front it goes to Olson. Aaron penetrates, going to draw the foul. will be no free throws, but it's a foul on the way to the basket on Casey Fultz. First foul on Fultz. First team foul, in fact, on the Tigers tonight. Jody Dirks will play it in. Colonel set the stack. Now we'll pick for Music. Inbounds. He's going to put it up there. Good. Off the inbounds. Nice pick set by Nancy Oman. And Music pops it in. Now, Colonels will pressure a little bit on the inbounds. Now we'll back it off a tad as Fultz has it. Dribbles to the point at the north end. Free pass to the free throw line. That goes to Quam, and she'll be fouled. Olsen and Music converged at the same time to try to make the steal. And Aaron got a piece of the arm. First foul on Aaron Olsen, fourth team on Mitchell. Huron will play it in from along the far side. Inbounds, Wendell Gass driving, terrible shot, off balance, missed everything, out of bounds. That was a force. Off balance, falling away in the lane, missed the whole works. Now Music will inbound it, flips it up to Olsen. Olsen dribbling right in front of our broadcast booth here. If you'd call it a booth. Now stops the dribble, goes right side to Morgan, hands even further on the right wing to Dirks. Looking inside, now we'll go to Olsen at the point. Left side, Music, looking inside for Nancy. Now we'll drive, takes it inside, bounce back to Dirks. Lob in too far. Can Nancy save it? She does, but it's going to go out of bounds. And Music falls in front of the Huron bench, but she's all right. So the Colonels will turn it over. And back will come Huron. Is Emily Cutter getting set to check in the game. For those of you who know what it is, this will be the Nebraska offense for the Tigers. Here's an offensive foul called on Markuson. Backing her way in, Alicia Markuson will pick up the foul. It is her first, we should say, the team's second. Colonels will play it in. They trail 9-6. Inbounds comes to Olsen. Right back it goes to Music. Dribbling up the left side uncontested. We'll play it back to Olsen at the point. Pass right side to Dirks. Colonels playing double low post with Morgan now, along with Ullman. Here's the flip inside. Aaron has worked for position, and she is fouled as she goes up to shoot. That foul's going to be on Wendell Gass, I believe. Excuse me, black 31, Tom Long says. That would be Emily Cutter, who just got in there. Christy Sabers now checks in for Huron. And Markuson is out. And Aaron Olsen will go to the line. Aaron had a busy night last night at the free throw line. She was 5 of 9. Had just one field goal. But again, it was two very big pressure-packed free throws with 13 seconds to go that provided the margin of victory for Mitchell. Second one on the way. That's good. Both of them were right there. And the Colonels have fought back to within 1. Huron led by as many as 5. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. On the dribble is Cutter. Left side now to Sabers. Into the lane, Wendell Gass throws one up there again. Not the best of shots. Didn't hit the rim. Got a little bit of the glass. Here's Aaron Olsen up the left side to Music. Stops, pops. Little strong. Rebound, great job by Oman to tap it and keep it alive. Out front to Olsen. Aaron Olsen on the dribble looking for the lob inside. They're not going to get there. Good play by Huron's Erica Quam, who reached up and knocked that ball away. So the Tigers back on the attack. Kim Budnagan says we need to keep it close for the half. Shot is up. Longwood. Sabers missed it. Rebound, Raven Morgan. Going to lay it up for Aaron Olsen. Hannigan, the Colonels, with a chance to take the lead. Here's Olsen driving into the lane. Lost the ball. Picked up by Music. Music ships it out front to Dirks. Dirks to Olsen, right side. Looking inside. They get it to Nancy. Rolling hook shot. Bouncing in. This is her weekend. That was a little further out, I think, than she thought when she went to shoot it. About a 6 or 7 foot rolling hook shot from the lane. Hit the back of the rim, went straight up and down home. Mitchell with a lead, 10-9, has scored 6 straight points. Little contact there, no foul call. Bounce pass inside Zillman. Blocked by Olsen. They're going to call it with a body foul. Oh, boy. Looks like a clean block from my vantage point. Out they'll say that Aaron got her with a body. Second foul on Aaron Olson. So now Olson and Dirks with 2 fouls each. Steph Knight getting set to check back in for Mitchell. Also more subs for Huron. Actually, Casey Foltz, a starter, returns. So getting set to check back in is Tricia Bain at the bench. She'll check in for Zillman after her free throws. Shade over a minute and a half to play in the quarter. Colonels leading by 1. Zillman trying to do something about that. She will. The first quarter for the sophomore, Zillman has 6 of the 10 Huron points. This one on its way. That's good as well. And Zillman now will get a much-deserved rest, as she has just put Huron into the lead, 11-10. And here's pressure by the Tigers in the backcourt. Inbounds tonight to Music, Nana Dirks. We'll put it in her able hands, and she will bring it across the timeline. Whoops, now slips and falls. Got rid of it. No, they'll say that Huron wanted a traveling call. Dirks trying to get up, did not get up all the way. If you get up to your feet, it's a travel, but she didn't. She stayed on her knees and made the pass. Colonels keep it. Here's Music. Left wing to Morgan. Defense right in her face. Tonight to Oman, right side. Free throw line. Working is Dirks. Both these teams playing pretty good D. There's a lob in for Steph. Turn around, baseline, rolling in and out, net again. And all 5 of the Colonel starters have scored. 12-11. Mitchell with 50 seconds to play in the quarter. There's a ball knocked away, stripped beautifully by Dirks. Now she'll head the other way. It's a 2-on-2. She'll stop and wait. Now across it goes to Knight. Her jumper is good. Steph Knight with 2 baskets back-to-back. And after kind of a rough night last night, it's good to see Steph make a couple of shots in a row. 14-11. This is Mitchell's biggest lead of the ballgame with half a minute to go in the quarter. Foltz on the dribble for Huron. Wants to go by. Ball knocked away momentarily, and then she lost it. Had to save it back inside, and it was picked up and saved by Quam. Now back into the hands of Foltz. Top of the key to Sabers. Sabers bounce pass, free throw line. Here's the drive. Look out, Nancy. That's going to be a foul. Second foul on Nancy Oman. Got a little too tight on the defense. Now, Colonels have Olson and Dirks and Oman all with 2, with only 1 quarter in the books. Huron will have 7 seconds to get an inbounds play and a shot at the basket. Looking to make the inbounds pass. They will. Out front it goes to Foltz. Working in, back out. Sabers. Shot is up by Bain. It's no good. It bounced out at the horn.
Systems Incorporated.
Tom Maxwell back with you at the corn panel, says the Colonels play it in. They lead it 14-11 after 1 quarter of play. Trailed by as many as 5 in that quarter. They go right inside to Nancy Oman. Shot's going to go, and she's fouled. She put it up there rather hard, but it stayed there. Basket is good. The foul is on Zillman. Back in after a short rest at the end of the quarter. Mandy Zillman picks up her first. Nancy Oman with her 3rd basket of the game now has 6 points. Make that 7 as the free throw is good. Colonels are a perfect 3 of 3 from the line, and the lead is now up to 17-11. And some pressure in the backcourt as Music pressures Foltz. Now Knight will step in. Ball knocked away momentarily. Now the ball is kicked by Knight as Sabers tried to pass inside to Tricia Bain. So Huron will inbound the basketball. Over in the far corner, Bain looking to play it in. Grabbed by Foltz. Free throw line to Bain. Now the ball knocked away and stolen. Knight with the steal to Oman up the right side to Music. But the Tigers back quickly on defense. Colonels play it back to Dirks. Left side to Knight. There's the lob in for Nancy. The rolling hook this time is not there. And the rebound is taken out by Bain. To Huron. Foltz looks to press it up. She's got a little lane to the hole. Shot blocked again. Dirks got a piece of it. Now Huron has it back in the lane. They cleared out to Zillman. Free throw line short. And the rebound to Morgan. Up the left side. They go with it to Music. But Huron again quickly back. Here's Music, drives baseline. Cross over to the other side. Knight to Morgan. Now out front to Dirks. And the Colonels will slow it down. Now we get a foul. That's going to be an offensive foul away from the ball on Morgan. Having a battle with Bain inside. First foul on Rhonda Morgan, and that is the 7th team foul on Mitchell. So the Tigers are in the bonus. Now Wendelgas checks back in, and Sabers is out. And to the free throw line for Huron will go 33, Angie Cutter, seeing her first action of the night, a 5'9" senior. Free throw, rims out, no good. Zillman keeps it alive. It's going to be a held ball in the lane. And the possession arrow points Huron's way. Mitchell had the ball to start the second quarter. Now Markuson is back, and Angie Cutter is out in for just a little over a minute here in the second quarter. Markuson will play it in. Looking in the middle. Now they get it to Zillman. She's right there and hits it. Huron worked it inside to Mandy Zillman, who was about 8 feet away from the hole in the lane, and put it up and in. 17-13. Mitchell's lead now is 4. Here's Dirks. Looking. Got to get rid of it. Now we'll get it out to Knight just on top of the three-point circle. Back a little further out at the point it goes to Music. Left side Dirks. Inside Nancy's there. Turnaround not going to go. Rebound tie-up. Morgan and Zillman tie it up. Nancy inside just got a little bit off the angle. But the Colonels will keep it on the held ball. Music will play it in. There's the slap of the ball, and the inbounds goes to Ullman. Out to Knight on the wing. Right back in the corner for Kelly. Jumper too strong. Missed the whole works. And with the rebound up the right side is Fultz on the dribble. She likes to go. She'll drive all the way down around to the basket and then throw it away. Went underneath the basket, tried to pass over on the other side, and it went through the hands of Wendell Gass and out of bounds. So Mitchell will play it in. Dirks with a baseball pass up ahead to Music. Now back in the hands of Dirks. That's a good matchup there, Dirks and Fultz. They both like to run and go. Steph Knight. Pass up top, it goes to Music. Right side to Morgan. Morgan has played quite a bit in this game so far. Back top of the key, left side. Dirks won't shoot it. To Morgan at the top of the key. Out to Nancy on the left wing. Back to the top of the key. Knight just about lost it over the half-court line. We'll clear it out of there left side over to Ullman. Huron playing pretty good D. Their fans cheer their efforts. And there's a lob in. Nancy scores. You can't give it up for a moment. Can't be lulled to sleep. That's 9 points for Nancy Ullman. The Huron coaches not really appreciating the low post tactics of Nancy Ullman, but that's the way they teach you how to play the post. Get down there and get a leg in there and get inside position. And she certainly showed how good she is at it last night and has had a good night so far tonight with 9 points. But the coach is trying to work the officials over a little bit. After Shields last night, most things would be tame tonight. Now working the backcourt. That ball is knocked away by Music. I'll tell you, there was a better chance of a foul happening over here than there was at midcourt. She's going to get one anyway. First foul on Music. Things are beginning to heat up here down courtside. And free throw line action now for Emily Cutter. She has not scored in the ball game. Now Gary Munson's going to get up and do a little chewing himself. Free throw is no good. Rebound Markuson, however, in the lane. She's in trouble. Somehow manages to get it out of there. Now she has it back on the wing. Going to drive inside. Bounce back goes to Emily Cutter. Spinning her way in. Shooting it up. No good. Rebound through the hands and out of bounds. So they're going to give it to the Colonels. That ball looked like it might have touched Nancy Ullman on the way out, but from our vantage point, we couldn't see it. One of the Tigers got a hand on it. Inbounds, Music, now back to Dirks. 19-13, Mitchell leads with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Dirks on the right side. Tonight, top of the key. Music, left side, looking inside, now stepping in front. Good play by Zillman. This time she played defense at the low post right, then threw the ball away as it was touched. Now the Colonels work at the Music underneath to Ullman, beautiful. A perfect way to move that ball around and find the open girl. Nancy Ullman got it. Now the Tigers lose it in the backcourt again. As the ball slipping through their fingers, Mitchell's lead now is their biggest, 21-13. And they have the ball back, and coming out to foul is Emily Cutter. And the play is getting just a tad on the rough side. Not to say it wasn't at the start, but as this half has gone along, the intensity level has picked up even more. 21-13. Colonels inbound the ball to Dirks. Colonels can go up to a double-digit lead with a basket here. Here's Music underneath Nancy. Shot up and good again. Oman has 9 in this quarter, 13 for the game. Nancy Oman having a great district tournament. 23-13. A 10-point Colonel lead with 4 minutes to play in the half. Huron has let things slip a little bit after hanging right in there through the first quarter and a half. Here's Markison driving, put it up, no good, drew the foul in the lane. Coming through, let's see who gets it. Is it going to be Knight? Now they're going to say 1 and 1. Foul is called on Knight. Now all the Colonels have at least 1 foul. Olson, Dirks, and Oman have 3. Music and Knight have 1 each. Raven Morgan has 1 off the bench. And at the free throw line will go Alicia Markison. Good all-around athlete for the Tigers. Free throw is good. Her first point of the night. Good a hurdler in the track season. 23-14. Next one on the way, and that is good. Her first 2 points of the night from the free line make it 23-15. Here's a pass across the timeline. Goes to Jody Dirks. And the Colonels, she'll dribble to the right side. Again, looking to set up that triangle for Ullman here on the right side. Tigers have not shown they could stop it, so the Colonels will continue to go to it until they do. There's the lob in. There's Nancy. She's fouled this time. Very obvious what the Colonel's strategy is. And that's to work the ball inside to Nancy Ullman. This time the foul called on Quam, 51. And it'll be 2 free throws. You can bet a lot of the halftime chalk talk in Huron's locker room is going to be about taking away that low post. Free throw is good. 14 first half points for Nancy Ullman. She already has surpassed her season average. We still have 3.5 minutes to go in this half. Second one is good. 15. She has matched by herself Huron's total. And it's back to a 25-15, 10-point lead for Mitchell. Here is Foltz driving into the lane the other way for Huron. Turning around, jump hook up there, no good by Quam. And again, she put a little shoulder down as she went up to shoot that one. Everybody thinks girls basketball is for the meek or the tame at heart. Should watch this game for a while. Here's Dirks. Out front tonight, right back to Dirks again now. Dirks looking to pass it, left side to Music. Looks inside for Morgan, now top of the key to Knight. Right side, there's Raven, gonna try about a 12-footer, rimmed it. No good. And the rebound to Markison. And the Tigers. And here again is Foltz driving into the lane. Threw it up there, no good, but that's gonna be the 3rd foul for Nancy Ullman. And she, I'm sure, has just drawn a ticket to sit next to Gary Munson for the remainder of this half. So that, I'm sure, will be of some concern as the Colonels break to talk about it at halftime. Nancy Ullman and fans give her a nice round of applause, and well, they should. She has played now 6 great quarters of district play. And Erin Olson is back in. Free throw line for Huron is Casey Foltz. She has 2 points. Both of them have come from the line, and that's good. Huron has shot their free throws pretty well. Not as good as Mitchell has. They have not missed yet. That one is no good, and the rebound saved over in the corner. They're going to get one out of this, an easy one, as getting the rebound and scoring with it is Angie Cutter. Now the Colonels working up ahead to Dirks. He puts it up too strong underneath. Got a little too far under. 25-18, back comes Huron's, knocked away beautifully by Music, picked up by Knight, back to Kelly, missed the layup. They did everything right but make the layup. So now Huron back on the attack. 2:15 to go in the half. There's the drive, putting her shoulder down is Bain, can't get it. Finally coming out of there with it is Olson. Now the ball loose on the floor. Colonels control it. Up ahead to Dirks, to Aaron, stops, pops, bingo. Erin Olson scores. 27-18. Mitchell by 9. Minute 45 to play in the first half. Jessica Wendelgas back in. She's had a long rest here in this second quarter. Bounce pass to Markison at the top of the key. Gives it back to Wendelgas, who will drive, shoot on the run, no good. Rebound, Bain up, missed it in tight. Gonna get it back one more time, shot it too strong. Rebound is gonna be knocked out here, grabbed by Fultz. She'll fire it up. That's no good, and finally Dirks will clear for Mitchell. The lead is 9, 27-18. And a good second quarter for the girls. Hey, nobody picked up Olsen. She fired it, dropped the free throw line and missed it. And the rebound to Bain. Both teams now playing a little bit like they need a rest. Now that pass up ahead hit Olsen in the leg. They will call it kind of kicking by default. It was going to go out of bounds anyway. So Huron will have it with 64 seconds to go in the half. Did you hear that little comment? Whoever has Olsen, just guard her next time, says the assistant coach for Huron, Bob DeBoer. Markuson looking to play it in, does so out here to Fultz. Aaron has been wide open the last two times. Fultz fires a three, going to be no good. Rebound, grab back by Fultz. He puts it up, no good. Huron's going to get another shot. Markuson is fouled. That foul's going to go against Steph Knight. And the Colonels getting themselves into a bit of a bind here. Now 4 starters with at least 2 fouls, and Nancy Ullman already on the bench with 3. Substitution is Emily Cutter. Getting ready to check in. Is she in or is she out? She's in for Fultz. That's what the deal is. Sabers. Christy Sabers will also check back in, and Jessica Wendelgas will come out. 51 seconds to go, first half. You're listening to District 3 AA on AM 1490 KORN radio for Mitchell. And the free throw is good. Markuson is 3 of 3. Glad to bring you live coverage of Mitchell Colonel girls basketball action, as we will for the remainder of this tournament season. Second free throw is good. 27-20 with 50 seconds to go. Olsen across the stripe. Now goes left side to Music. Top of the key to Dirks. To Morgan. Raven Morgan dribbles in. Jump pass inside Aaron. In tremendous traffic. Lost the ball. Now bounced around. Who's going to get it? Kelly finally comes out of there with it. Music flips it back out front to Dirks. I'm telling you, this has been a rough game. Clock ticking away down to 15 seconds. Here's Morgan. Morgan back out to Dirks with 10 seconds. Right wing, Olsen is fouled. That foul will be called on Emily Cutter, and she has picked up her third. And at free throw line is Aaron Olsen. Paying a lot more attention to this battle of the coaches and the sidelines tonight after quite an entertaining night here last night with Shields and Munson. There's a shot up, no good, by Aaron Olsen. Huron's got the board. They'll have to hurry. 4 seconds. 3. And the shot is thrown up at the horn. No good. And that's the end of the first half. Markuson and Bain. And it will be Markuson who will play it into Fultz. And the second half is underway. Mitchell leads by 7 as we head into the third quarter. Here is Fultz. They're trying to set up a double screen for Markuson. But fighting through that is Olsen without any problem. Left side is Wendelgas into the lane. Ball tipped, got it back, scooped it up, missed it. Somehow got it back in the middle after again getting herself in a bit of trouble. Now the Colonels push it up ahead to Dirks. She shovels back to Music. No shot there. Now back to Nancy. Shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Ullman fouled. And again, the Colonels passing the ball well in tight quarters. Foul is on Wendelgas. Again for the Colonels, a reminder, Ullman has 3. Olsen, Dirks, and Knight all have 2. For Huron, Cutter has 3, but no one else has more than 1. So if there is an advantage in the foul department, Huron has that. Free throw by Ullman is good. 16 points now for Nancy. 28-20. Colonel's biggest lead in the first half was 10. That one's off the heel, no good. Colonel's now 6 of 8 from the line. And back in the attack, the Tigers with Wendelgas. Right side to Markuson. On top to Fultz. Both teams playing sticky man-to-man. Bain going to fire up a jumper from the left wing. No good. Rebound, Olsen pushes it ahead to Music. Colonel's got Knight over here on the right. Stop. Shot. Good. Nice break. And again, good team speed showing up for the Colonels there. And they have matched their biggest lead now, 10 points, 30-20. A minute into the third quarter. Here's Fultz driving baseline. Offensive foul called as Music. It will draw the charge, and Huron wants a timeout with 6:53 to go in the third.
Gold has two-piece cues starting as low as $8.95. See Sun Gold trophies for repairs as well and all accessories. And coming later this fall, Sun Gold will be your headquarters for hockey equipment. Sun Gold trophies, 124 East 1st in Mitchell.
Colonels on the attack, and that pass intended for Knight is knocked out of bounds. They have a score to pass along in the second quarter. Tight one going on in Aberdeen. Aberdeen leading Pierre 21-20. That again is in the second quarter in Aberdeen. There's a lob inside for Ullman, who's there, and a great pass from Dirks to get it to her. And Huron, well, I'm sure that they talked about trying to take Nancy Ullman out of the ball game. She's had a couple pretty good shots at it thus far, and she has 18 points. There's Fultz. Crowd wanted to travel. Didn't get one as she was near half court. Now the pass too high, intended for Bain. Through her hands and out of bounds. I think this is a very important juncture in the game for Huron. They came in here as an underdog, and the Colonels, I think, right now could probably put them away with a good spurt. 32-20. Mitchell leading by 12. This is their biggest lead. Tigers have to feel like they have already survived to the point that they are going to play next weekend. There's a lob inside for Ullman. Can't control it. Shovels it back to Aaron, who's there and scores. Great pass from Ullman. Double and triple teamed inside, slipping it across the lane to Erin Olsen for her second field goal, 6th point of the game. Now the Tigers push it up the right side to Fultz. 34-20. Mitchell builds the lead to 14 points now. Here's Bain, bounce inside, rolling hook shot, no good by Zillman. And the Tigers now struggling a little bit. Mitchell has jumped 7-0 to start this third quarter. Outscoring, again, the Tigers 7-zip in the first 2.5 minutes of the third. Here's Music deep in the corner. Fired it up, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Bain of the Tigers. She'll give it back to Fultz. Across the stripe, bounce pass, low right wing to Wendell Gass. Inside Zillman, turns double teams. She has to get rid of it out to Markison. She wants to drive, and that's going to be a traveling call made. And the Tigers getting a hair out of control now. Making some turnovers. Well, the Colonels playing in. Again, upping that lead little by little here to start the second half. Dirks gives to Ullman. Or to Olsen, we should say. Now down to Knight. Lob inside for Nancy Ullman. And we've got a foul call that's going to be an offensive foul. They'll say that Ullman led with the arm and pushed, and that is 4 fouls on Nancy Ullman. That is not a real good sign, considering the kind of night she is having. And Gary Munson doesn't really make any... There she comes. I didn't see Raven Morgan come to the bench, but Nancy Ullman will sit probably for the remainder of this quarter, I would guess. And probably a little ways into the fourth quarter. So if Huron's going to make a comeback, now with Nancy Ullman out of the ball game and the great game she has played, now would be the time. There's a ball knocked away from Emily Cutter. That's not over. In fact, that ball was touched, I think. And the crowd wanted an over and back as Cutter went back over the timeline to get it. Now the Tigers on the attack. Markison. Left side. Looking for room is Fultz. Can't find any. Now the pass goes to Markison on the right wing. Free throw line. Erica Quam in the game. Her shot's good. First basket of the game for Erica Quam. Quam. It's 34-22. We have played half the third quarter. Mitchell has built a 7-point lead up to 14 at one time. Now it is 12. Dirks, left side tonight, looking for the lob in Erin Olsen. And Erin Olsen's going to be fouled by Marcus. Oh, Erin probably figures now that Nancy's out of the game, I can play the post. And went right down in there and got it and drew the foul. So the Colonels will play it in. 13 foul on the Tigers. There's going to be a pushing foul on Erin Olsen. They're going to call blocking foul, an illegal pick. That is the third foul on Erin Olsen. And that one doesn't make Gary Munson very happy. He is up and giving Randy Schaefer what for. Tigers inbound the ball. Fultz On the dribble. Bounce to Quam. Now out on the wing. Left side to Markison. Markison back top of the key to Emily Cutter. Cutter puts the ball on the floor. Drives in. Shot. Missed it. No good. A lot of contact there. No call made. Knight grabs the rebound. And out it goes to Aaron Olson. And Aaron this time was going to be the point guard. Will cross the dribble over, go to Dirks' left side. Top of the key to Kelly Music. Tonight, looking in there again is Aaron, posting up down low. But they'll clear it back out to Music. To Jody Dirks, now to Olson. To Music. Looking, across the Knight, open, 15-footer left wing, no good. Rebound out by Emily Cutter. Tigers look to run, but no break is there this time. 3 minutes to go in the third. Markison to Fultz. Free throw line to Quam. Pass inside. A grab there, and a foul going to be called on Knight, I believe, as she was in a battle with Angie Cutter for position. It's going to be the third foul on Steph Knight. Oh, well, the Colonels have a 12-point lead. The foul situation has to be a little unsettling for Gary Munson. 4 fouls on Nancy Oman, now 3 on Aaron Olson and 3 on Steph Knight. Tigers will play it in. Team fouls in this half are even at 3 now. Inbounds pass. Wendelgas was right there and couldn't control it. And the ball stolen out by Aaron Olson. Now, Dirks on the high lob down to Music, and the Colonels will slow it up. Back into the hands of Olson. Right side to Dirks, top of the key. Music left to Olson. Looking underneath. Now goes in the corner to Morgan. Lob inside to Dirks. She'll clear it back out front. There's going to be an over and back when Music touches it. There it is. And Huron will get the ball back. Tim Budenhagen up off the Tiger bench. He spent a lot of time in the second quarter up, but really has not done a whole lot through this third quarter. Getting ready to inbound the ball, Christy Sabers, who was in. She'll lob it way out front into the hands of Fultz. Left side, Sabers going to try a three. Going to bounce off, no good. Battle, Knight had it, lost it, loose. Now Olson over to get it. She's fouled. Foul on the arm, as grabbing her will be Christy Sabers. First foul on Christy Sabers, 4th team on Huron. Colonels will play it in. Pretty good crowd on hand here tonight for this District 3 AA championship. As we look behind us, folks in the seats directly on the stage. Dirks on the quick dribble now will stop. Ball now goes down in the corner to Knight, out to Olson. To Dirks' left side, left corner to Music. Colonels making the Tigers work. Olson open, free throw line shot, no good. Rebound, Raven Morgan keeps it alive. Back to Aaron, one more try, that's no good. And the rebound out to Christy Sabers. With 1:40 to play in the third. Sabers bounce pass inside, power move up, and no good. Missing inside is Angie Cutter. Battle for the board, out of bounds, knocked out by Mitchell. So the basketball will be inbounded by the Tigers. It'll be Christy Sabers who will inbound it. Triggers the inbounds. Tigers very spread out of this formation. Inbounded in the corner to Fultz. Pass blocked by Music, nearly stolen. Fultz gets it back. Now right side, Sabers launches a long three, no good. And the rebound out to Jody Dirks. And now to Olson. Aaron Olson holds up one finger for the play here. And now the pass too wide. As overplaying it with Sabers, and Music could not get out to get a hand on it. So the ball goes out of bounds. Now Sabers is on. Markison is back in. Colonels have gone quite a while now with this bunch of 5 in the game. Mandy Zillman is in. She has the ball right now. Clears it out front. Now on the left side. Fultz looks at a three. Doesn't take. Now she will. She lets it go. Bouncing. No good. Zillman with the rebound. Up and in. Mandy Zillman becomes the first Huron player in double figures. Now the Colonels press up to Dirks. Beautiful. No, it won't go. And the rebound to Huron. Colonels worked it well. Got it down the floor. But then could not get it to go in. Here's Zillman. Turnaround baseline. No good. Rebound battle. And there's going to be a foul on somebody here underneath. I think they're pointing to Bain of Huron. Yep, foul is called on 5-3. Perhaps you heard Tom Long say that is Tricia Bain, who was battling for the rebound. 34-24 with half a minute to go in the third quarter. On the dribble is Olsen. Aaron Olsen works into the lane. Now they're going to call a foul on Fultz. Little hip check foul there. Third foul on Fultz. She joins Emily Cutter with 3 fouls. Speaking of Emily Cutter, she comes in now as Fultz goes out with 22 seconds to go in the third. Kelly Music will play it in. So just off to our right, near the Colonel bench, right in front of the clock, scorekeeper. Here's Olsen on the dribble, looking for somewhere to go, somebody to pass it to. Now the short pass to Music with 10 seconds. You can hear Budenhagen encouraging his defense here as time runs out. 5 seconds, 4, 3, driving Aaron underneath, right there to Music, and she missed it at the horn. Colonels had an opportunity, couldn't get it to go. 34 here on the floor of the Corn Palace. We head to the fourth quarter, and Nancy Ullman is back in. So after a long period of the third quarter after picking up a foul, Colonels have the ball to start the fourth and final quarter. Dirks looking to trigger the offense with a pass. Now going to look for the lob inside, intended for Ullman, knocked away by Zillman. Picked up by Fultz. She will lead the break back the other way. Now gives it up baseline, throwing it right away. Wendelgas through, and Steph Knight stepped right in front of Tricia Bain to make the steal. So the Colonels force a turnover. Back in the attack comes Dirks, gives to Aaron Olsen. Top of the key to Music. Right side to Knight. Top of the key to Ullman. Left side, Dirks. Colonel's going to run through the offense, make the Tigers work a little bit. Now the lob inside to Nancy, can't control it. Trying to throw it along the baseline across the bottom of the lane, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Huron. So the Colonels will play it in. Music lays it in there. Gives it to Olsen. Here again, you hear Budenhagen in the background. There's a lob inside. Nancy Ullman missed the one underneath, kind of off balance. Huron with the rebound. Pushing it up is Fultz. She's driving around through. Put it up. No good. Offensive foul called on Fultz as Aaron Olsen steps in to take the charge. Second time this game, and Aaron has taken a charge. Player control foul. Fourth foul on Casey Fultz. Colonels will inbound it. We've played a minute of the final quarter. Winner will go to the state tournament in Watertown. For the loser, the season is not over yet either. Excellent chance for even the loser to go to the state tournament. Here's Olsen. Top of the key, left side to Nancy Ullman, who will come out and get it. Clear it out to Knight at the point. Left side, Music, open jumper, good. Kelly Music has been fairly quiet tonight. Only one basket. That is her second. 36-24. Now the Tigers work it up ahead to Fultz. Fultz looks inside, ball knocked away loose. Now she got it back. Now they're going to call a foul on Dirks, I believe. Foul on Dirks is her third. And it is just the fourth team foul on the Colonels. So Huron will play it in from over along the side. Markuson looks to play it in. Gets it out on the right wing to Fultz. Fultz lost it, just flat out lost the dribble. And Dirks was there to pick up the pieces. And now Jody will bring it across the timeline herself with Wendelgas on her. Right wing, Aaron Olsen. Ball above her head, looking, takes a couple of dribbles, now clears it back to the point. The Knight, who collided there with Tom Long. Their sneakers met anyway. There's the lob inside, intended for Aaron Olsen, stolen by Markuson. She's going to put it on the floor and bring it back the other way for Huron. She's dead set on going all the way, and she does, and scores. Alicia Markuson coast to coast. And now the Colonels with a long pass lose the ball. Now Huron throws the ball right back again. Returning the favor almost immediately after the turnover. 36-26. Mitchell by 10. 5.5 minutes to play. Colonel's lead has ranged from 7 to 14 in the second half. It has never been fewer than that. Knight gives to Ullman. Now left side to Olsen. Aaron looking, pass to the top, tip by Foltz, battle between Dirks and Foltz. The ball is loose on the floor, scramble, and that's going to be a foul. We got 4 players on the floor. Boy, we had players flying every direction. It'd be amazing if somebody comes out of this without getting hurt. The battle there, the ball was knocked away to begin with. Dirks and Foltz were battling for it, and then both of them hit the floor. The ball was free, and then Aaron Olson joined in. And another player hit the deck scrambling for the ball, and finally they're going to call the 4th foul on Aaron Olson. So now Olson and Oman both have 4, and still quite a bit of time to play. Over 5 minutes to go in the contest. Here is Markuson for the Tigers. Bounce pass free throw line. Erica Quam is in the game now. Back to Markuson. Markuson drives in, takes it to the hole, missed it. I'm going to say she was fouled on the way. Let's see who gets this one. It's going to be Steph Knight, I believe. It is going to be 21 Steph Knight. And to the free throw line will go Markuson. And she'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2. They'll say she was fouled on the way. And the first one will stay in. Markuson's had a good night at the free throw line. She is 5 of 5. 36-27. Huron has cut that lead back down to single digits. Second one no good. And the rebound to Nancy Oman to the Colonels. 36-27. Mitchell led at one time 34-20. Huron has been on a 7-2 run here to get themselves back in this ball game. Left corner tonight. Top of the key music. Right side Olson underneath. Ball knocked away. Out of bounds. Quam knocks it away from Nancy Oman. Huron has done a better job of denying the low post pass in this second half. Here's the inbounds pass for the Colonels. They get it to Music over to the left side. They leave her alone. She looks to shoot, doesn't. Now gets to Nancy Oman. Now they'll clear it out to Olson. Colonels will back it away. Take a little time off the clock here. Run a little man-to-man offense. As the clock ever increasingly becoming their ally in this game. Last night, the Colonels may have sat on a little bit too soon. And as Gary Mutz had said in the pregame show, played not to lose instead of playing to win. Now out front tonight. Colonels may be due for a timeout here. We're inside 4 minutes to go in the final quarter. Huron has used one. Mitchell has not used one yet. Colonels working the ball around the perimeter, taking time. Music going to lob inside. Nancy there, no, but she's fouled. Colonels worked it until I got the ball inside to Nancy Oman, and as she went up to shoot it, she was fouled. 33, Angie Cutter picks up the foul. That is her first. And Nancy Oman will go to the line. She is 4 of 5 for the night with 18 points. First one is good. Oman now with a total of 40 points in the 2 games. Last night and tonight combined. 21 last night, 19 right now. She has just given the Colonels a 10-point lead. Next one's on the way. That's going to rim out. No good. Rebound up by Knight, up and in. Great play by Steph Knight to battle in and get the offensive rebound and put it back. And a big bucket. Now Huron getting ready to send some fresh troops in the game, trailing by 12 with 3.5 minutes to go. Here's a 3 coming up. Sabers is good. Big three-pointer by Christy Sabers. And just like that, the lead is back down to 9 again. 39-30. Unless I missed my guess, that is the first three-pointer by either team in the game. Olson gives it to Dirks. Down in the corner. Players falling down all over the place. Here's Music. Backs her way in. And they're going to call a foul on Markuson. Markuson picks up her 3rd foul. And it will be free throws upcoming as Bain, Zillman, and Foltz will check back in. Quam, Sabers, and Angie Cutter will come out. And at the free throw line will go Kelly Music. Music with 4 points last night, has 4 tonight. Free throws, good. 5 points for Kelly Music. Leading scorer average-wise on the season coming into the districts averaging at 14 points a game. Second one is no good. Rebound tapped out front, controlled by Mitchell. Nancy Oman got a hand on that rebound and batted it out front. And with 3 minutes to go, Mitchell leads by 10. 40-30, again with 3 minutes to go. Huron's going to get to the point here where they are going to be forced to foul. Dirks gives it back to Aaron Olson. How long can the Tigers afford to let Mitchell run through their offense, as time is very valuable tonight? Off it goes to Music. Now over to Olson, down in the corner to Dirks. Colonels will be happy to... Well, look at this battle going on inside between Oman and Zillman. They're pushing and elbowing and shoving with the best of them. Colonels have taken 35, now 40 seconds off, and now foul is called. Foul is called inside. I was wondering if they were ever going to call that foul. Zillman and Oman trying to gain position, and her and Zillman were having quite a battle in there. Be a second foul on Mandy Zillman. And who are they going to shoot the free throw here? Oh, it's going to be Knight who's going to shoot it. No, it's not going to be Knight. It's going to be Nancy Oman. That's what I thought. Wonder how Steph Knight threw a slide in there. So Nancy Oman will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1 with 2:23 to go. First one is good. 20 points now for Nancy Oman. She can match her total of last night with this free throw. But she won't. Little pattern developing. Make the first one, miss the second. 41-30, an 11-point Mitchell lead. Here's Markison right to the hole, but missed the layup. Rebound, Zillman had it, lost it, now saved in bounds nicely by the Tigers. They will keep it. Wendell Gass gives to Bain. She'll power away in there and draw the foul. That's going to be Steph Knight with a foul. And that's it for Steph Knight. According to my book, she's fouled out. And there's the horn, which will signal her out of the game. And Raven Morgan now will check in, and Steph Knight gets a nice round of applause. She had a solid game tonight with 8 points. And the crowd gives her a nice round of applause as she heads over to the Colonel bench. She leaves with 2:04 to play. And at the line now for Huron is Trisha Bain. Bain has not scored. Has had some opportunities to do so. First one is up and good. Lead is down to 10 points now, as Emily Cutter checks back into the Huron lineup, and Foltz is out. And they get some, perhaps a little fresh quickness in the ball game. Second one is good by Bain. And it's 41-32, a 9-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Mitchell led by 10 with 3 minutes to go, so they gave up one. Now the ball tipped away and stolen by the Tigers, and pushing it back the other way is Wendell Gass, falling away baseline, no good. Rebound, we got a tie-up, and Huron will have the possession arrow. So Huron will get it with 1:47 to go. Foltz was not out of the game long. She'll come back in now for Cutter. I think it was Cutter that got a hand on that ball to knock it away back here in the backcourt. Markison will play it in. Bounce in. That's going to be a foul, I think, on Music. That's the last thing the Colonels want to do right now is foul and allow Huron to go to the line and come back in the ball game with no time ticking off the clock. Foul on Kelly is her second. And to the line now will go Casey Foltz. 1 minute, 46 seconds away from the state tournament for one of these two teams. Free throw is no good. Rebound scramble. Huron's got it. Bain puts it up, no good. And now the rebound battle is on, and Bain has got it. She'll be fouled. Raven Morgan will pick up the foul this time, as the Colonels having a hard time keeping the Tigers from banging off the boards. Huron is a very big and strong team. They're physically strong. And at the line now is Trisha Bain. She just made 2 free throws moments ago. She can cut that lead down to 7 points. It's 41-32. And that's good. And solid perfect on all 3 late-game free throws for Tricia Bain. Next one is on its way, and that's good. 4 of 4 for Bain, and it's down to a 7-point lead with 100 seconds to go. 1:40 to play. And now we get a backcourt foul called as Markuson fouls Dirks. 4th foul on Alicia Markuson. And the Tigers apparently now going to send the Colonels to the line a lot here over the last stages of the game. See if the Colonels can make their free throws. Now Foltz returns. I didn't even see her go out. Her and Emily Cutter have been kind of running the shuttle in depending upon the possession. And at the line, Jody Dirks. First one, good. First free throw shot by Jody Dirks. She has 3 points. 42-34. Mitchell by 8. Second one on the way. That's good. He nails them both. Back to the 9-point lead, 43-34. Huron in a situation here now where they need a basket almost every possession. In fact, it'd be safe to say they need one every trip down the floor if they're going to have any hope of coming back in this game. Top of the key, Wendelgas inside Zillman, back outside. Markuson for a 2. That's good. It is a 2. And her foot on the line. Huron's going to take a quick timeout quickly after the basket. That allows them to set up a press in the backcourt. Trying to get the ball into Erin Olsen. They do. Now right back it goes to Music. Going to put the ball in Olsen's hands, and now they're going to foul her. Very quickly, that appears to be the Tigers' strategy. If they can't make a steal on the inbounds, they are going to foul immediately. It'll be the 4th foul on Emily Cutter, and Erin Olsen will go to the line. Erin is 2 for 3 for the night. And has a total of 6 points. This will be her first free throws of the second half. And it's good. Colonels nailing some big ones here down the stretch to keep this lead intact. It is now an 8-point lead. 44-36. Second one on the way. That's perfect as well. And if the Colonels can make their free throws, they'll be in good shape. 45-36, a 9-point Mitchell lead as we have 1 minute, 60 seconds to play in the basketball game. Here's a pass to the wing. Wendelgas lost it. Stripped away by Dirks, who in turn is mugged by Bain and fouled. Good defensive play by Jody Dirks. Stripped the ball clean from Wendelgas. And there are free throws upcoming for Jody Dirks. In this 4th quarter, the Colonels have already shot a lot of free throws. They've shot 10 and made 7 here in the 4th quarter. And now it's Jody Dirks' turn with 53 seconds to go. Shooting the 1-and-1. Not this time. It's going to bounce away, and Zillman has the rebound. You can hear the Huron coaches saying, go, go. We got to get down the floor quickly. There's no time to waste. Here's Markuson. Bounce pass inside. Now back outside to Markuson. Works inside, back to Zillman. Little spin in the lane, no good. And Erin Olsen has the rebound with half a minute to go. 30 seconds to go, a 9-point lead. Jump pass down to Morgan. They got a girl wide open, but the pass is tipped. Holman was wide open, but the pass was tipped. Now here's Huron hustling down. Shot fired up there, a 3, way short. And trying to save it was Music, and she did, and she was fouled. We're down to 12 seconds to go. That foul is going to be on Bain, I believe. It is her 3rd. And the Colonels are heading back to the state tournament. They're going to go there 20-0 on the season and winners of 43 straight games. As this one is about to be put in the books, the free throw by Music is gone. 6 points for Kelly Music. Colonels in this 4th quarter have 1 field goal. They have scored 12 points. That's good. Music gets them both, 47-36. Going to determine a final score, 10 seconds to go. Off to Bain, who fires it up short, no good. Rebound to Dirks. Time running out, and this ball game is over. And the Mitchell Colonels are going back to the state AA basketball tournament as they win the District 3 AA title here tonight at the